Yo, what is up, YouTube? Tube. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. If you know, you know. But basically, welcome back to another video. I know this video is not your typical. I don't never do voiceovers. I haven't done voiceovers in a minute since I used to do my, rating animes and all that. But this video is about the new game, or not new game, but I was gonna do a series about Outlast, right? I was gonna say, oh, next is the Outlast trials. Now, as you can see, this is the opening of the game. Now, I came into this, by the way, thinking that there was a story mode, thinking that yes, there was a co-op. The co-op you can choose to do, or you can choose to do it solo. And now that is true, but the part that is not true is the story mode part. Now, this is just the intro to like knowing the game and how the game, like the basically the background of the game, where you at, what is happening, what type of tasks you might do. And now, speaking of tasks, this game is literally like Dead by Daylight. That's what it was. Now, I know this game's already been out for 2 years. Yeah, look at that guy, the Egghead, looking like Sonic. That one, yeah, the Egg villain. But basically, it was a huge letdown. This was a very big letdown to me because I was coming in thinking that this is gonna be a solo mode, story mode, or something. But no, it's literally Dead by Daylight. You just do tasks. You have, it's only fun to play with co-op with other people. Single player in this game is actually super like just it would do like for cosmetics, for like to make your room look better and to get skins. And yeah, you, by the way, you had your own room and you can design your room and stuff and inside of a server, right? And you had, you had Dead by Daylight stuff, so you could be a healer, you could be this, you could be that. There was different perks and all that, and you get more in depth about it. And there was different currencies in the game, as you can see in the top right, and all that. And the customization was kind of cool and stuff. And the skins, you could get a free skin, like there's a holiday season thing, deluxe thing. I got that, but I don't know, man. This game has already been out for 2 years, and I'm not trying to play co-op where it's like, I don't have anyone to play with, or I can't make good content without it because I'm a solo player as of right now, right? No one's gonna want to play this with me, unless if I do random. But like with random, it's like you're playing with PlayStation, Xbox. They already have parties, and a lot of times I tried doing. One time I had a new Twitch video, or on my Twitch VOD. I was trying to play, but I just get kicked out, and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I didn't want to play a game. I would rather just start another series. So, it was a huge letdown in that aspect. So sorry about no gameplay, no thing, but I just want to give my overall rating of Outlast and the whole Outlast franchise. Now, my favorite was, when it came to horror, was Outlast 2. Outlast 2 actually had me freaking scared. When it came to the would like not graphics and stuff. Graphics, obviously Outlast 2 was the best. And by the way, I'm not gonna rate Outlast Trials because it's completely different. It's a completely different type of game. It's not story mode or whatever I was expecting the other Outlast to be. So just forget Outlast Trials. It's literally Dead by Daylight reincarnated. Maybe a better version, because there's like, you can be a killer too, by the way, in this. I'm pretty sure that would probably be fun as a solo. But again, I wouldn't want to invest my time in this. I want to invest my time in something else. But back to what I was saying. When it came to like story mode and the story concept, I actually think the first Outlast was the best, because you're in a mental asylum. The concept of it was insane and all that, but the best ending was the DLC. The DLC had the best ending, in my opinion. It was so cool. I don't know what was going on. It was just so fast paced, the last 20 minutes of it, and it made sense. There was a concept where it's not like random things are happening, random things like you just, like first Outlast spoiler, you just die. No, by the way, this is gonna be all spoilers, so mind you, if you're gonna play the game, then I'll probably click off the video. But if not, you just want to know some stuff, then stay tuned, just for a bit. But Outlast 2, just like, there was a guy who killed himself. The witch gets speared. The goblin giant looking guy, you just run away from him. There was a Squidward water guy that dreams. The dream didn't even make sense. In a stand-up point where like you're playing the game, you actually have to do some like Reddit threads, or you have to look at the YouTube video lore and all that. And if you want, then you can fully understand it, right? Like they're behind every character. But as a person who's just trying to play the game, you at least actually have to have an understanding of the game. Like at least the first Outlast and Outlast, the DLC made sense, right? Whistleblower, they made sense. You knew you didn't fully know the backgrounds of the character, but you knew where they stem from. Like Chris Walker, you knew he was a police officer and stuff, or like he was part of mental asylum. All people are mental asylum, and the doctor part, Then there was Billy, the Billy that was trying to make him, but you became Billy, and they were trying to kill you and make you the new project and all that, right? So that made sense in the DLC. You're running from this gay guy who's literally like Doctor the doctor from Outlast, but the DLC you actually run away. You know, you get into a car and you run away from the mental asylum as a different person. You're playing as a different character who was already in the was like whistleblower. You were already in the mental asylum. And you were the guy who got the email from I forgot Waylon. What was his name? I don't know. But you played it as a different character, so you understand the concept if you just like literally just get a brief summary of it. So both of them were good. Yeah, this is, by the way, this Outlast Trials. This is all just an intro to like everything. So yeah, Outlast franchise though overall amazing, amazing. Besides the Outlast Trials, obviously I should have done more research going into it, but I just bought the whole bundle. So I did get it for cheaper and stuff, like everything was 50% off, so that's also why. I don't know what I'm gonna start next. Honestly, freaking, I'm about to start downloading another game after I make this YouTube video. I was thinking about doing the Resident Evil series, but there's so many Resident Evil games, I don't even know where to start for that. But I know you start off with the Resident Evil 0 and you go your way up. And I know Resident Evil is also like, it is story mode based. As long as the game is story mode based, I'm fine with it. Or I might try Silent Hill. I do want to play Silent Hill because the Silent Hill came out with the new games. I want to play Little Nightmare. I want to play other, maybe like a Roblox horror games. I mean, I tried that, honestly, dude. It's not bad, but I don't know. There's no like actual story behind it. It's just like a developer who made a game and you kind of just play with friends or something. Like it's like Backrooms or Phasmophobia, or even like Devour, Deceit, and stuff like that. So those are good games, but again, with friends, they're good. But if you want to do a story mode solo game, I'm gonna look for more stuff. I'm gonna try out new other games, and after I like try more horror, I'll do other like goofy games too. I'm gonna try to invest my portfolio in other concepts. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. I don't want this to be longer than 8 to 10 minutes. It's like already reaching the 7-minute mark. But yeah, I love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm just gonna end it here because I think the intro for this makes no sense. So yeah, my mom came in the room, so I was just like, the screen literally turns black here anyway for like 5 minutes. So like this whole VOD was fricked up. I do have another VOD that I literally streamed last night, and I did a whole thing again. But Outlast Trials, a big letdown. But besides that, Outlast 2, amazing game, amazing horror. Just didn't know what the hell was going on half the time, but it was so cool because you're in random areas. DLC, amazing. Freaking, it was very fast paced in the beginning. It was kind of like annoying how fast it was. Then the last 30 minutes were just fucking peak of the game. Like literally peak. I don't even know. Like everything just came together. Everything just came at once. And then obviously the first Outlast, you know, that's just nostalgia. You know, you got Chris Walker. Chris Walker literally carried. The ghost part, honestly, was kind of mid. The sewer parts are like any sewer part was kind of cool. I know people hated it, but I just love like the mental asylum concept. You'd see random mental people that had illnesses, and different people at different areas and different background characters was cool. But yeah, that's gonna wrap this up. Hope y'all enjoy, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm sorry that there was no story mode again, and yeah, man, catch y'all in the next horror game or whatever game I decide to play. Peace.